What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Craniac Gaming. Kaz Cray back with another New York Jets franchise video. And we're going to finish up the regular season in this video. Pretty much the Jets are a lock for the playoffs at this point. Just one more win and they'll be in. Taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Blake Hopgood-Chittick on the 3rd and 10. He's going to roll out to the left and he's going to get the first down. BHC really showing off the wheels as of late. So now 2nd and 10, BHC drops back. He's going to dump it off to Alvin Kamara, and Kamara lays out a Dolphins defender. You get up to the 36-yard line that led to a Jets field goal, 3-0. Then Kamara on a 1st and 10, next drive, able to get up to the 25-yard line for a first down. Another field goal for the Jets at 6-0. And Ryan Tannehill going to dump it off to Kenny Stills. Stills breaks a few tackles, and he's going to get into the end zone, a 44-yard touchdown reception. To end the quarter, Dolphins take a 7-6 lead. Later in the second quarter, here's Tannehill going to dump it off, and he finds Jarvis Landry with a nice little spin move, and he's going to get into the end zone. It's a 69-yard reception and run, and now the Dolphins up 14-6 over the Jets. And later on in the second quarter, here's Asher Johns, the backup running back. He has a wide open space, nothing but green in front of him. He's going to get into the end zone, a 55-yard touchdown run. The Jets will trail by 1 after just taking an extra point. Now, 2nd and 10 later in the second quarter. BHC throws. He's intercepted by Byron Maxwell. And Maxwell going to get up to about the 26-yard line. Definitely not BHC's best throw, but maybe not his worst. I don't know. Anyways, the Dolphins got to the 1-yard line. Then Smith going to get the carry, gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Dolphins back up by 8 now. But, of course, the Jets would clap back. Here's the 3rd and 6. BHC under pressure, gets it away, finds Tyree Gorin, and Gorin going to do the rest of the work here. He's going to go 71 yards to the house. Now, the Jets did try to go for 2 this time, but they failed, so it was 21-16, or 19, that is. And very late in the second quarter, here's Tannehill looking. He's going to throw, and he finds Devontae Parker in the end zone for a touchdown. So the Dolphins now up 2 possessions heading into the half. But 3 seconds left. The Jets trying to go deep. BHC going to go left side, and he finds Jordy Nelson. And Nelson's going to go 75 yards for the touchdown. So the Jets able to end the half on a high note. It's 28-26. Jets football again. It's 3rd and 10. BHC again showing off the wheels. And he gets the first down. Jets would kick a field goal, so now they have the lead. It's 29-28, but then a handoff up the middle to Smith. And Smith going to be dragged down at the 18-yard line. Dolphins would kick a field goal, take the lead back. It's 31-29. Now 2nd and 10. BHC finds Tyree Gorin again. Gorin trying to get into the end zone, and he's going to succeed, burning the defenders. A 51-yard touchdown reception there. Jets up 36-31 now. And then Tannehill just throwing it out there for Devontae Parker up to the 10-yard line. Then a handoff to Smith up the middle. He gets into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Dolphins take the lead back. So really back and forth game in the second half so far. They'd go for 2 and they would get it. So it's 39-36 now. But BHC would have some more magic. He's going to throw it in the middle, finds Gorin. Gorin gets the first down, dragged down by his face mask. So that's 15 yards added on to that. The Jets would end up kicking a field goal. It's 39-all. Now a 3rd and 20 for the Dolphins. Tannehill throws off his back foot, and Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is going to come up with the interception. And he's going to get a pretty good return here up to the 30, to the 20. Just couldn't get away from Tannehill, though, up to the 12-yard line. And now a 3rd and 7 for the Jets from the 9. BHC going to try to scramble, and he's actually going to get hit and fumbles the football. Dolphins pick it up at the 4-yard line, and that's just really tough timing for the Jets. Dolphins would end up punting it away, though, and this wouldn't even cross the 50-yard line. The Dolphins would down it at the 44-yard line, so now the Jets with great field position. And here's a 3rd and 6. BHC going to find Gorin underneath again, and he gets up to the 30-yard line. Then a 3rd and 6. BHC back to pass. He's going to try to scramble again. This time he learns his lesson and he slides. And that would set up Adam Vinatieri for the potential game-winning field goal. It's good. The Jets up 42-39, but the Dolphins still have plenty of time to possibly tie this game or maybe take the lead. Here's a 3rd and 10. Tannehill going to go to the right side for the first down. Then a 1st and 10, 30 seconds to go. And he's going to find Kenny Stills Stills breaks a few tackles, is hit hard. And now the Dolphins, with 16 seconds left, trying a game-winning field goal from 47 yards out, but it's just short. So the Jets survive a shootout with the Dolphins. It's 42-39 as your final. And just a great game overall. Both BHC and Tannehill both had 3 touchdowns, 1 interception each. Alvin Kamara, not a great game rushing, but still did enough to help the team out. But Tyree Gorn, 7 catches, 168 yards, and 2 touchdowns. A great game for him. Kenny Stills, 5 catches, 120 yards, and a touchdown as well for the Dolphins. And CJ Daly with another 12-tackle game. He's been getting double-digit tackles all season pretty much. And just so you guys know, he's actually en route to possibly winning not just Defensive Rookie of the Year, but also Defensive Player of the Year, which is pretty crazy for a rookie linebacker. But that's just how well he's played this season so far. But overall, a great game. Jets clinch a playoff berth. So now they're in. And this week they're taking on the Buffalo Bills. The Jets still have a lot to play for. They still have to close out the division over New England, and they still have a chance to win the AFC outright over the Chargers if they can lose a game and the Jets can win one. So next up, Jets taking on the Bills. Here's Tyrod Taylor at 1st and 10, and he throws to Dante Moncrief, and he gets blown away, forced by Jamal Adams, and then Marcus May picks it up, gets up to the 47-yard line. Not a great way to start the game if you're the Buffalo Bills. Jets do nothing with it, though. And then Taylor throws a pick this time. Kyle Fuller on the interception. And now the Jets get a field goal out of that one, so now it's 3-0. Jets football. Here's BHC. He's going to roll out. Finds Glenn Fife. Fife's still starting over the injured Adrian Sheffield. And he gets the first down there. Now, a 1st and goal from the 4. BHC going to scramble, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. 10-0 Jets, and it's looking like it might be another blowout, but the Bills are like not so fast, my friend, as Taylor going to find Charles Clay by the sideline. Clay gets up to the 37-yard line before he's smacked. Bills get a field goal. So now on 3rd and 13, BHC going to throw it deep, finds Tyree Gorin in stride, and this is going to be a 91-yard touchdown reception. And the Jets up 17-3. Again, it's starting to look like a blowout here, but Buffalo would actually fight back in this game, though. 1st and 10. Here's Shady McCoy getting outside. McCoy up to the 15. Nice little juke move there, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. And now it's 17-10. And the Jets would look to extend the lead back to 20 or to 14, that is. And BHC going to air it out to Jordy Nelson. Nelson up to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown. The old man still got it. So it's 24-10 now. Jets looking like they had this game well in hand. There's a 4th and 3. BHC going to find Derek Pete, the rookie stud receiver. He gets across the 20. Jets get a field goal. It's 27-10 going into the half. And then Taylor going to dump it off right side, and it's going to be a first down up to the 29. Then a 3rd and 4. Taylor going to throw left side, and he finds Moncrief. Dante Moncrief gets into the end zone for the touchdown. So it's 27-17 now. Jets still lead, but they do nothing with the football. So now Taylor going to throw, and he finds Charles Clay, a horrible whiff by Marcus May, and Clay's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. So it's a 3-point ball game now. 4th quarter action now. BHC going to roll right. He's looking, throws, and it's completed. Tyree Gorn able to make the catch. And the Jets get a field goal, so it's 30-24. Late into the 4th quarter, here's Tyrod Taylor running it. Nice little spin move there, and he's going to get up to about the 11-yard line. And then the Bills would face a 4th and 15, seemingly their last chance, and it's an interception. CJ Daly able to get his hands on it. Daly's just had an amazing season so far. The Jets unable to run the clock out. They go 3 and out. Bills football again. And this time it's a first down throw by Tyrod Taylor again. 1st and 10, just over a minute to go. Taylor going to go left side, finds Will Gordon, who gets the first down. Then 3rd and 5. Taylor looking again. He's going to scramble this time, and he's going to get the first down here. Slides. Very smart play by Taylor there. But it's a 4th and goal. Last chance for the Bills. And wide open is Dante Moncrief for the touchdown. An absolute heartbreaker for the Jets as they drop this one 31-30. And they blow a 17-point lead. really disappointing loss for the Jets. BHC didn't even throw any interception to this one. Alvin Kamara again struggling to run the football. BHC actually led the team in rushing yards. And Tyree Gordon, another big game, 9 catches, 141 yards, and a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for Dante Moncrief. But it sucks losing a game. This pretty much knocks the Jets out of contention for the AFC Championship, or the regular season AFC Championship top seed in the playoffs. That's what I mean. But Dylan Donahue had 3 sacks in this game. He's still putting up big numbers. I think all the pass rushers for the Jets put up big numbers as a whole. I'll probably tinker with the sliders if I do a season 4, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a season 4 yet. But anyways, Jets look to bounce back against their in-city rivals, the New York Giants. 2nd and 8. Eli Manning still the quarterback for the Giants, and he's going to be put down in the end zone for a safety. CJ Daly got to him. So it's 2-0 Jets. Very next possession. Here's BHC over the middle, and he's going to find Glenn Fife, who gets into the end zone for a touchdown. So it's going to be 9-0 now. And next offensive play from scrimmage. And here's a big run up the middle by Paul Perkins. Perkins going to get up to the 26, 21 that is. There we go, I'm cheating. But anyways, 2nd and goal, here's Eli Manning over the middle to Odell Beckham Jr. into the end zone for a touchdown. And it's 9-7 now, Jets still lead. And later in the first quarter, 3rd and 3, BHC under pressure. He's going to get it deep, finds Derek Pete up to the 15-yard line. And then a 2nd and 3 from the 8-yard line. BHC going to throw to the end zone, finds Tyree Gordon in the end zone for a touchdown. It's 16-7 now. Later on, here's BHC going to scramble him, gets a block in front of him, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Then a 3rd and goal, BHC back to pass. He's going to scramble again, and he's really been scrambling a lot more than he probably should be, especially with his injury history, but gets into the end zone, stays healthy, and now it's 29-7 Jets. Eli Manning gets sacked, and it's picked up by Deontay Hunt. Hunt gets up to the 34-yard line. I would have liked to see him score a touchdown there, but it is what it is. The Jets end up winning this one big, 32-7. BHC with 2 touchdown passes, again, 322 yards. Paul Perkins, 139 yards, no touchdowns in the game. But Alvin Kamara starting to improve a little bit, 78 yards on 15 carries in this one. Gorin again over 100 yards, gets the touchdown, 9 receptions as well. And a great overall game, a great way to bounce back after a really disappointing loss to the Bills in the previous game. And this actually clinched the Jets at least the 2nd seed. So pretty much the Redskins game next week means a little bit, just maybe the Chargers lose the next 2. But it doesn't mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. The Chargers pretty much had the 1 seed locked up because they actually would win Week 16, making them 14-1. The Jets are sitting at 12-3 now, and they take on the Washington Redskins to end the season. And this is kind of just a throwaway game for the Jets for the most part. Kirk Cousins is going to find Jamison Crowder over the middle, up to the 38-yard line. The Redskins would end up kicking a field goal, so it's 3-3 now. Here's BHC. 2nd and 6 into the second quarter, finds Gorin. Gorin with a nice little spin move there, gets up to the 26-yard line. And then the very next play that I'm going to show you just really, you're just going to have to see it. BHC going to throw it to Tyree Gorin off the hands of Zach Brown, tips it to himself, and he picks it off, and he's brought down at the 1-yard line. That was a freaky play there. Redskins wouldn't do anything with it. I just wanted to show you guys that play. Now 3rd and 17, BHC going to air it out deep to Alvin Kamara, who makes the catch for the touchdown. It's 10-3 now. Jets lead. Now later in the second quarter, here's BHC on a 1st and 10. Going to throw it out to Derek Pete. Pete up to the 50, pushed out at about the 47-yard line. And now a 4th and 5. BHC looking right side, and he finds Gorin, who makes the catch for the first down. No, that's Jordy Nelson, actually. I'm sorry. Now 2nd and 4, handoff to Zach Zenner, who got signed, I believe, the week prior because Asher Johns is actually out for the season. But Zenner gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Now it's 17-3. Here's Cousins, 2nd and 10. He's going to throw over the middle, finds Mills, who gets into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Redskins cut into the lead. Later in the second quarter, here's BHC looking. He's going to roll right, throws it, and it's a great catch by Derek Pete, coming down with it at the 31-yard line. But now 4th and 1, and BHC going to throw it under pressure, and he finds Gordon into the end zone for the touchdown. Jets taking a lot of risk in this game just because it doesn't really mean anything at this point. So 24-10, Jets end up benching their starters. Alex Smith into the game now for the Jets. Smith looking deep. He's going to throw right side, and he's intercepted. Prince of Mukamara comes down with that interception. And now here's a handoff to Samaje Perine. Perine up the middle. He has a funny name, by the way. But Perine able to get the first down there. I used to think it was Perine or something, but I guess it's Perine. But anyways, Cousins on 2nd and goal, going to throw to the end zone for the touchdown. And I want to say that's Mark Heasley who's playing for the Redskins now, but not 100% sure about that. Anyways, the extra point's going to be blocked. Tank Murphy able to block it, and then Jamarcus Barrett able to get to the end zone for the defensive 2 points. So it's going to be 26-16 now. So I think that's the first time that has happened for me, at least in this series, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, 2nd and 21, Alex Smith again looking deep, and he's going to find Derek Pete, who's still in the game, gets up to the 21-yard line. And now 3rd and goal, here's Smith looking, he's going to scramble, and he's going to try to run it himself, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. So the old man still got some wheels. He's not as fast as BHC, but he's still got some wheels nonetheless. So now it's 33-16. The Skins will kick a field goal, so it's now 33-19. Smith looking deep, getting really greedy here, and he's going to be picked off in the end zone by Josh Norman. And then the Redskins on a 3rd and goal. Here's Cousins looking to the end zone. He's going to scramble. He throws it, and he's going to be intercepted. That's Rontez Miles, the backup strong safety, Jamal Adams backup. And Miles is actually going to take this all the way to the end zone. That's about like a 102-yard return, 101, something like that. But anyways, it's a pick six. And the Jets able to end their season on a high note, winning 40-26. The Redskins would get one more touchdown, but who cares? Anyways, we look at the stats. Cousins actually threw 3 touchdowns in this one. Alex Smith threw 2 interceptions, so that's not very good. And Rainey Mills had 2 touchdowns for the Redskins in this one. And honestly, it was kind of just a wash game. I kind of just experimented with some players and whatnot. You see Malik Yabodi actually had 10 tackles in this one. That's pretty crazy. And then Miles' return was 100 yards, not 102. I was close. I was off by 2 yards. Give me a break, okay? But anyways, the regular season is finally over. I finally finished it. I still got to do the playoffs, but I finished the regular season. And the Chargers finished 15-1, so they'll be the 1 seed. Jets are 2 seed. Steelers 3, Texans 4, Patriots 5, Raiders 6. In the NFC, it's Seahawks, Cowboys, Falcons, Packers, Panthers, and then Lions. So that's 1 through 6 in order. And looking at the wild card round, the Patriots taking on the Houston Texans in the first round, Panthers taking on the Packers, Raiders taking on the Steelers, and the Lions taking on the Falcons. So the Jets, Chargers, Seahawks, and Cowboys all have first round byes. So let's go through these games real quick. The Steelers able to knock off the Raiders 35-25, and Ben Roethlisberger had a pretty quiet game, 188 yards and 2 touchdowns. Didn't do too much, but Le'Veon Bell went off. 17 carries, 181 yards, and a touchdown in this one. And Antonio Brown had 2 touchdown catches in this one. Only 59 yards on 5 catches, so not too crazy. And next game, the Falcons knock off the Lions 25-14. So they'll be heading to the next round as well. Matt Ryan, 2 touchdowns, 316 yards, and a pick. Stafford threw a pick, 195 yards for him. Devontae Freeman didn't have a huge game, 15 carries, 75 yards, whatever. Ain't no big deal. And Rodney Adams, actually 7 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown to lead all receivers. Julio Jones also had a touchdown as well. And now the Texans actually beat the Patriots 30-23. This could probably be Tom Brady's last season, and he goes out first round. Deshaun Watson, 317 yards, 3 touchdowns. Brady, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 329 yards, in what may be his final playoff game. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like Brady's going to get that 6th ring. But Quincy Enunwa, 9 catches, 111 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Will Fuller had 2 touchdowns as well. It sucks seeing a Noonwood do so well with the Patriots, but oh well. And then the Green Bay Packers, who have been to the past 2 Super Bowls, able to knock off the Carolina Panthers 31-20. And Aaron Rodgers, 3 touchdowns, 323 yards. Cam Newton, 318 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. And they actually have Geno Smith as their backup, and he got into the game. Packers didn't do anything on the ground. Christian McCaffrey had 67 yards. And Devontae Adams and Randall Cobb both had touchdowns in this one. And that's going to do it for the wild card recap. So now we look at the matchups for the divisional round. Texans taking on the Chargers, Packers taking on the Seahawks. We're getting a rematch for Steelers and Jets, and then the Falcons taking on the Cowboys. Of course, the game that means the most to us is that Steelers game. For those of you who've been paying attention to the series from the beginning, you guys probably remember the game we had with the Steelers at week 8. I'm going to show you guys the stats just to remind you guys. But that was a great game. It came down to the very end of the game. It was BHC's first ever comeback victory. Well, fourth quarter comeback victory, I guess. But anyways, if you guys want to see that video, I'll actually post it in the description for you guys just so you don't have to look for it. If I don't, just give me a lot of crap about it. If I don't post it in the description, I might post it in the comments. So just look either or. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll probably post the playoff game tomorrow. But anyways, you guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, and whenever you're watching this, I'm out of here. Deuces.